Hello everybody, we are here at the Magic Kingdom to come check on Tiana's construction updates and hopefully try some beignets. I've been seeing them inside of the parks over around the corner, so we're gonna go check on that and kind of have just a short, quick day here. The spring break crowds have definitely arrived here in Disney World, and this is kind of the start of it here, right about the first to second week of March, so hopefully it's not too busy, but either way, let's head inside the park, waste no more time. Join us today on a fun-filled evening at Magic Kingdom. It has been quite a while since we have been inside of the Magic Kingdom, and I feel like every time we come here, I feel like we're coming in pretty briefly, almost like we are today, to go do something and kind of boogie. It is still definitely the most busy park as far as lines go. There are a lot of rides down right now as well, but we are just walking down Main Street, having a good time, and hopefully, like I said, we'll get some good updates over there at Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I think it is confirmed to be opening later this year, but maybe even summer. So we can see a number of crowds over here. Let's go check the board and see what wait times are looking like right now so you guys can see. So Peter Pan, 65 down there. Let's see, Under the Sea, Little Mermaids, 50, 95 for Seven Dwarves. Virtual queue is closed for Tron. I did see if we could get it when we got in, but unfortunately it's a little late. I think it's about 4 o'clock right now. Let's see what we're at here. 45 for Buzz Lightyear. So actually not horribly long. Seems like a pretty average day here at Magic Kingdom. Also, Space Mountain is closed down right now, so that could also inflate the rides a little bit. So I guess that's something to keep in mind. I feel like Space is down so often when we come to the park. When was the last time we came to the park and Space was like just operational? I feel like it hasn't been in months. I feel like both the parties.
It was down for the Halloween party, down for the Christmas party, down the last time we were here. All I ever want to do is ride Space, and Space keeps telling me no.
No, it's crazy. I mean, we're just like not meant to do Space right now. Now we are heading over this direction because again, we are heading over to Tiana's. So we're gonna go ahead and cross this bridge. And yeah, it's pretty crowded, but it's not the most crowded. But we just started spring break, so I would give this probably another 2 to 3 weeks before we really see that spike. So I think this first week of March still isn't too bad. It looks like the bears are out today. I think they've redone this at this point, right? Or I guess maybe it's not out yet now that I'm thinking about it, but it is coming. The new Country Bear Jamboree. But yeah, we were not here for like the closing day. Let's go see if there's actually a timing on that when it will be opening. Well, it doesn't look like they have posted a time there, but it does say bear with us. A brand new show will be coming. So they are rehearsing, and that's awesome. So they are still out and about. They did not put them away. However, we do need to keep in mind that that could be a long time still, but I thought the score, whatever they're using for the music in there, I guess I call it a score, that seems a little excessive for the show, but I do think that they have finalized it. I think they're just kind of putting all the finishing touches there. One thing I'm very sad about is the fact that there are rumors that Pico's Bill will be getting removed, and I'm not happy about that because I love Pico's Bill, and I think they're going to be turning it into a Tiana restaurant. I think they should have just brought out a brand new restaurant for Tiana instead of getting rid of Pico's, because I love it. However, we need to also try and find the beignets. I don't really know where they're at, but they are supposed to be somewhere over here. As we are heading up to Tiana's here, we can get some good looks at what is happening. I don't want to get too close because then we start to block things off. But one big change since the last time we've been here is right here. They have flowing water, which is great news because that means things are moving. I think they've even been testing some of the boats, like going down. So I think things are pretty operational. I'm assuming a lot of things are inside and visual. But either way, here is your flowing water. So again, very good news. So let's take a look here at the mountain now, as it once was Splash Mountain, and now it is Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So you can see up there on the water tower, it does say employee-owned Tiana's Foods, established 1927, and you can see the sun kind of behind it there. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a less glare as we are kind of maneuvering our way over here. We also found out the beignets are gone. March 1st, they were removed. So we missed those. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get much around that glare that is coming in here, but you can see right at the top up there, at least I can see, there are some like dangling like pieces, almost kind of Bayou-esque. You have some moss there on the trees here, definitely giving you that Bayou feel. So it does look pretty good. I'm excited to see what it ends up looking like once they get rid of the walls here and some of that scrim and some of the like support beams around it. But it does look a little bit smaller, which is a little bizarre. Also, there's no water coming down from the actual ride. I think there's actually a log up there, like one of the actual ride logs? I don't know. I can't totally tell. One thing we can point out though are these signs here. So Mardi Gras apparently is still kind of going on, but they're not doing the beignets, which kind of stinks. So don't forget, book your bands for Mardi Gras season. Over here, Tiana's Foods turns neighbors into fine friends. And this coming soon makes me think that is the restaurant that we will be looking forward to. Again, I do think that's going to be taking over. Pico's there, which kind of stinks. So I don't know, are they gonna call it Tiana's Foods or what? I don't really know, but definitely looking forward to see what comes from that. I'm gonna guess they're gonna have some Cajun items, I would think, which would be kind of cool. I don't really know. Maybe they'll have beignets year round here. There's a pretty cool sign over here that does say Tiana's Bayou Adventure coming summer 2024. Got Lewis playing little trumpet, so that is pretty sweet. You guys can do a little photo op. I like that. Also, the parade is coming through here in about 10 minutes, so some of the employees are over here kind of waiting to rip that off. Now, this is where the beignets were originally when they were here for the month. And we are double checking just to see. Any luck, Nicole? All right, well, funny enough, we just made it in time. They just put that sign up. Also, it's magnetic, which is interesting, and it's until the end of the month. So we read online it was till March 1st. However, they said it's the end of the month, so we have it for all of March, but it is 5 o'clock on the dot. We got in, last people to order, so we're getting beignets. How lucky is that we were the last ones? I know. That's crazy. So I guess, again, like I said, we do get beignets, and you come over here, Golden Oak Outpost, right around the corner from Splash, now Tiana's Bayou Adventure, right down this little alleyway. You guys can pick them up till the end of the month over here. We found a spot to sit over here by Pirates, by the way. And again, this isn't super busy right now. In all honesty, it doesn't feel too crowded. But here are the beignets, fresh out of the batch. No dipping sauce. It does typically come with a chocolate, but these look like pretty dang authentic, don't they? They are hot and fresh. Here we go. Also, $7.44 for these was our total price. Good luck. We're going in classic. We were gonna grab forks, but I feel like with beignets, you just gotta grab and go. Too hot to
touch right
Okay,
now.
well maybe then we'll grab a fork. Hold on. All right, here we go. We're trying it again. A little too hot. I wanted to do the classic, like pick it up and eat. Wow, it looks like it's really fluffy though. Oh, it's like hollow. Seems like a classic beignet, and this is Tiana's beignets. I think it's like the actual name of them.
Good.
Are they?
Yeah,
how do they compare to like other beignets we've had? Because we've had the ones from the resort,
Which I think were the best, hands down.
but those are like donuts.
I don't know. I think they were good. Those resort
They
ones.
tasted more like powdered donuts, but agree, they were really good.
It's been over a year. It was like January of 23 since we had them.
Yeah.
I feel like the ones at Universal, they weren't very doughy, right?
I don't remember if they were doughy or not,
It's
but
been so long.
I know, it's been a
Sugar's
while.
not really sticking to these. Like I keep losing all my sugar.
well, it's just a powdered sugar. I guess it's good because it means that they're not like super greasy then, maybe,
But like,
but good. Here we go, beignet time. Oh my gosh, it's falling off my fork. There it is.
shove it all in.
Oh my god. Very, very good beignets. I like those a lot. I feel like it feels like a classic beignet. Chews really well. Almost a little like soggy on the inside. I don't know. They were like fresh out of like the deep fryer or whatever. I feel like I had a ton of powdered sugar on mine. It just like puffed out of my mouth. That was crazy. I like them. They're good. If you're here for the next month, come over here to the Golden Oak Outpost. Grab yourself beignets. I think there's like 5 or 6 of them in there too. Also, just so you can see on the actual receipt, Tiana beignets, $6.99. So it is literally called Tiana beignets. So I can hear like the music and Vamos over kind of around the corner, and I was like, is that Vamos? And then Nicole goes, is it? And she just booked it. She just left. She loves Vamos. She's gone. So I'm solo here with the rest of the beignets. She literally just booked it out of here. I can't even like exaggerate. It was so funny. So we'll wait for her to come back now. So she has returned from Vamos. How was it? Was it the end? Middle?
It was
Start?
the end.
Oh, it was the end.
Yeah, so I got to hear the song. It's all that matters. It's the best part.
I was gonna say, I heard it like over the speakers, and I told them how you literally sprinted out of here, dropped everything. You're like,
I
"See ya."
love me some Vamos. I
You
do.
do.
It's the best travel cake parade in my opinion.
Cavalcade?
Cavalcade, all of it.
The travel cake. I like
Travel
that too. Nicole is trying to Google what a real beignet is, because we just don't know like what's real and what's not. Like, are they just like powdered donuts? Like, I guess what classifies a beignet versus not a beignet? But I need to cut you off really quick while you're Googling. It says summer 2024 for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. When do you think we're actually getting it? Start,
Like
middle,
September.
or end of summer?
I think they're using summer very loosely. I say like mid-August to like September. What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like they're gonna try and hit that early crowd, so I would say like July.
It'd be nice if we had like a water ride for the summer.
Or like June. I feel like June's such like a Bayou month, right?
I feel like June's too close.
That's true.
I don't know. I feel like Disney isn't on top of it.
I don't know. I'm gonna say June or July. That end of June, early July. That's my call. Like 4th of July, like Big Bang, boom, boom. I don't know. We'll see.
Cool.
So there are birds like hanging out in this tree, very close. I think they're finches. It's like right there. Very, very close birds, and they are hanging out. There's another one over there. I know it seems so silly, but it's just fascinating that they're this close and not like booking it right now. I don't see a nest in there though. As we are leaving this area, I do want to point out, it says 35 minutes. I don't know if you guys can see that, but 35 minutes here for Pirates. This looks pretty backed up though. We are pretty far out there. I'm gonna guess that timer changes here in just a second. I'm gonna guess this is probably closer to about 50 to 60. So the crowds are definitely starting to pour in. And I think one big thing is now that you don't have to wait till 2 p.m. to hop, I think a lot more people are hopping earlier. So instead of getting that really large influx of people to come out at some point, 2 to 3 p.m. and they start just like flooding the other parks. I think now you get that more consistent kind of like slow gradual change from park to park, and I think that's what you're kind of seeing. So like you don't have this like really bad influx of people coming into the park at 3 or 4, and then you see all of this like times just like skyrocket. I think now it's kind of more consistent, which is helping out a little bit, but again, just a busy time of the year. So the Swiss Family Treehouse, did they just reopen the one in Disneyland, or did they just open one? Did you know we have never done this, by the way? We've never done the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse. We've always just like walked by it. Always looks kind of interesting, and here we are. Now we're gonna go explore. What a view from up here though, huh? Some shade. If it's ever too warm,
that's a line
come on out.
For like the queue line for this ride?
I think it is, so this could get really busy potentially. I don't think I've ever seen it that busy, to be honest. Nicole is just asking if you can see the fireworks from up here or if it is closed before then. That would be pretty cool. I think there's a lot of like branches, so it would probably block your view, but there might be some cool spots. So here we are, looking out. There's the castle. You can see Tron. Space Mountain, that is also still closed down, by the way. And this is kind of a like cool little like hangout area. I think we've got to do this more often, especially if it's hot out. Come get in the shade, just like walk through. They should put some fans in here. Maybe people would never leave. We are coming up to the tallest point in the treehouse. Looks like a little like double bunk bed situation, except they're like hammocks. Interesting. Oh, another sign up here too. This is the Crow's Nest. Their room completed on the 1st anniversary of our deliverance, July 17th, 1805. Wow. Except you don't have a great view from up here though, huh? Now, when you guys are watching this video, we are actually going to be on a Royal Caribbean cruise, doing our very first cruise ever, at least Nicole's very first cruise ever, our first time cruising together. So I would appreciate if you guys want to see those videos or any other theme park videos, or pretty much anything that we do here on the channel, consider subscribing to the channel. Turn that little bell notification on. It does help out a lot. You will be informed anytime we do release any of those videos in the future. Well, here again are some of the crowds as we are heading back to the front of the park here. Definitely looks pretty busy. Looks like we have an influx of people now coming in. So this is right around 5:30. So my guess is there might be some people coming in after 4 because it is open till 11. So you have a later park here. You get to watch the fireworks in about 3 hours. So those are always things that you got to keep in mind when you're thinking about like crowd levels, is when are people gonna hop. We're gonna go check out some of the treats over at the Confectionary. I don't think we're gonna get anything because I feel like the beignets were quite sweet and heavy there, but we'll go show you, see if there's anything new. I feel like it's been a while since we've checked some of the treats over here. Definitely a lot more busy in here than it was out on the street, by the way. Let's see what we can find. I can already see an Easter treat there. So right here, there it is. You have some Easter candy apples. Let's see down here. Like pastel colored there for the spring cake pop. You have chocolate dipped strawberries. You have fudge bites.
Skittle fudge bites.
Skittles. Interesting. I wonder how sweet they are. And then those are their new cupcakes.
A Skittle mini bun cake.
Oh yeah, and a bun cake with like, I don't even know, those are weird looking Skittles on top. So they do have some new treats. As we are coming out of the park right now, they always hit you with this popcorn stand and make sure that you, they make sure that you smell that fresh popcorn as you are leaving. I wonder if this is like the most popped popcorn in the park, just to make sure as you're leaving, you grab that popcorn on the way out. Well, that is going to wrap up our Disney day. We have to go prepare for the cruise. We're leaving in just a few days. We have to pack, shop, do a lot of stuff in the next 2 days before we get out of here. Again, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you guys know when that video does go live. Well, it's going to be multiple videos. There's going to be so much. That being said, we are getting back on the monorail, heading back to the parking lot. We had really good parking today. We were like Jafar, like 306, 307 or something. We were very, very close. So, kind of interesting. Either way, if you did enjoy today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Really appreciate that. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.